Welcome to another road trip.
Nasa na tayo.
Nasa na.
Gusto nyo i-check mo na yung tram tour?
Sige, simulan na natin
Yun yung mahaba eh. Tapos mamaya na natin.
At least alam mo na kung saan ang ano. Red Team. Ay, BBM, oh. Masaya si Joy. BBM.
Is 363 feet tall, which is 60 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty and 100 feet taller than the original Godzilla. On the launch pad, this vehicle weighed 6.5 million pounds.
Mighty and massive, the Saturn V rocket at NASA Johnson Space Center is the tallest, heaviest, and most powerful rocket ever flown. NASA used the colossal Saturn V rockets primarily during the Apollo program to send Americans to the moon. There are only 3 Saturn V rockets on display in the world. The rocket at NASA Johnson Space Center is the only one comprised of all flight-certified hardware. The 3 segments, called stages, contain the powerful engines needed to lift off, entering orbit to reach the moon. In total, 13 Saturn V rockets have been launched into space. Flown from 1967 to 1973, the rocket launched 26 astronauts into space with 6 successful missions, landing men on the moon. Saturn V also launched Skylab, America's first space station, into orbit in its final mission. Astronauts could immediately feel the impressive power of Saturn V propelling them through Earth's atmosphere into orbit. The Apollo era signified a new age of advancements in technology and space exploration for the United States. Many technologies from the first lunar launches, especially Saturn V, inspired future models of spacecraft that will one day take astronauts deeper into the cosmos.
We'll see a Space Shuttle that's been piggybacked on top of a 747. The shuttle that we have here is a mock-up, and it's been used to train our astronauts.
The Independence Plaza, presented by Boeing, is an international landmark, offering an experience like nothing else in the world. Visitors can enter the shuttle replica Independence, mounted on top of the historic and original NASA 905 shuttle carrier aircraft, and then explore the giant plane. It is the only shuttle mounted on an SCA that the public can go inside.
Siguro may mga they would sleep, and they would have to sleep like this. They wouldn't float away. Like this. And they had these straps, so they wouldn't float away at night.
The NASA 905 carried space shuttles 223 times and amassed 11,017 flight hours over 42 years. It is the first of 2 shuttle carrier aircrafts, or SCA. This SCA is the largest intact articraft from the shuttle program and played key roles in the orbiter's development. Although the main landing gear beam was cut for transportation to the center, the reassembled 747 structure is still certifiable. Multiple exhibits grant a rare glimpse into the historic shuttle era and describe its impact on current and future exploration. Space Shuttle program brought reusable spacecraft into reality. SpaceX continues this tradition with its reusable rocket program. As part of its Falcon 9 rocket series, SpaceX has proven it can launch, land, and reuse a stage of a rocket.
Now the reason we have deer just hanging out around campus is because JSC is a wildlife reserve as well. We have about 250 deer living on campus.
Since 1980, every NASA astronaut has walked the floors of the astronaut training facility at NASA Johnson Space Center. Astronauts train within this full-size classroom in the heart of NASA Johnson Space Center. Since its inception in 1975, the astronaut training facility has supported NASA's missions.
Wala sila nag-overtime na.
The building is home to exploration rover prototypes and other robotics projects such as Valkyrie, NASA's next generation of humanoid robot also known as R5. International Space Station modules help astronauts become familiarized with the space station in preparation for their mission. Orion, NASA's crewed space vehicle, is being evaluated and tested by astronauts as engineers finalize Orion's design.
Fried food. Now freeze-dried food is a lot easier to work with because all they have to do is add water, and it could come pressed down back to Florida in preparation for the shuttle next launch. You can check out both of these.
America's first station was huge. The actual Skylab training module lives in Starship Gallery. Created out of the final stage of a Saturn V rocket, this habitable spacecraft was designed to develop methods of living and working in space for long periods. Guests can walk through in Starship Gallery, seeing the craft compartment used for everyday human activities.